Simplify, simplify, simplify. If Thoreau really meant it, he would have only said it once. Today we talk about the simple things of life and how they are simply wonderful. Welcome to The Lens, the show with a simple premise to shine light on the good in the world through a faith-based perspective. And with a show based around a theme of simplicity, we're going to practice what we preach today. There will be no bells and whistles, no fancy graphics, no clever post-production components that add sizzle to the show. We're going to take away the ketchup, the mustard, the lettuce, the pickles, the cheese, the onions, the special sauce, and the bun. And we're just going to focus on the hamburger patties of life today. How does that sound, Charles? You like hamburgers?
It's a kind of a sore subject since the Kaiser's outrages. No hamburger or sauerkraut for me. Salisbury steak and Liberty cabbage. Thank you very much.
Who was that paid for by?
Somehow I knew he would say that. Sponsored by the cabbage industry, which is actually owning this upcoming election.
Yeah,
you think?
powerful cabbage lobby.
It's not the oil and gas. It's the powerful cabbage lobby. Mm-hmm. Helen, you like focusing on the hamburger patties of life?
I got a question. Is it like a seasoned hamburger patty? Because I feel like just a patty would be pretty boring.
It's somewhere between a McDonald's patty and a Wendy's patty.
Okay.
So not perfectly circular, but not perfectly square.
No, but is it seasoned? Like, is there salt? At least.
There's
at least a salted
There's
patty.
1 grain of salt at minimum, 30 at maximum.
That's a pretty low reward food, I think, but
someone likes their sodium. This is going to be hard to do, folks. In fact, typically, at this point in the show, the camera will shift ever so slightly, and something will populate here. There will be words and graphics, all drawn up by our fantastic graphic guy, Adam. Typically, we will use them to complement all the things that we're doing, to illustrate a point that I'm making. I will say something and something will populate here. Now, with nothing to look at here, it will be tough because really all that you are being distracted by is my words, me. There's nothing here. So what I say better be good. Part of me likes this, seeing this empty space here, because the area, if you look at it, it's both nothing and something. It is the exclusion of a graphic and the inclusion of an area in which I'm giving meaning to. It is mysterious, it is malleable, it is creative, and it is stark. Most simple things are in life, the simple joys and simple pleasures. They are the best. For me, it is a hike through the woods, a cold glass of water, a quick Hail Mary before bed, a high five to a friend passing me by, or maybe just a good cry. To the neurotic side of each viewer, you might now say, hey, come on now. Everything you just mentioned is actually very complicated. Walking through the woods is a delicate arrangement of avoiding poison ivy and snakes and trying not to break your ankle. And did you know the process of cooling water and the complexity of a human being swallow it is very, very challenging? I mean, folks, look at the focus and intensity with which Charles drinks water.
I love water.
I think we're safe. Other people are around us. Again, to our point, you can make things simple. You can make things complicated. Like right there.
Very simple.
Pretty simple.
I mean, that's all it takes, really.
But other people, they take their water drinking very seriously. One day I hope to be somewhere between Helen and Charles in the water drinking spectrum. Well, back to the show. To all of you who are still with us, we thank you. Back to the simple things of life. The Hail Mary. It is steeped in complicated history. It is linguistically complicated. And the social components of whether and how to high-five someone is in fact very hard. Watch me and Helen try and do it right now while sitting in our chairs. Ow! I think I hurt you too.
Sorry.
But I'm more vocal about my pain. Not the best high five. In fact, a very low, low five. What I'm saying is that back to this space here, it is back to me saying it is something and it is nothing. My point to all of you today is this. Settling on the simple is often a welcome relief from the complex juggling of the day-to-day circus that is life. And focusing on the face value, the simple side of a two-faced coin, is advice worth taking. Not all the time. Like if you're a brain surgeon, I wouldn't recommend going, well, it's actually pretty simple. We're just going to cut this guy's head open, and we're going to snip a couple things, and we're going to sew it back together. Let brain surgery stay complex. But perhaps tomorrow you see a sunrise, and it inspires you, makes you feel all warm and cozy inside, and you stop there. Do not pull out your phone and pick an Instagram filter and a clever hashtag, and then post, and then while you're posting, looking at your phone, waiting for people to like it while the rest of the sun sets. Folks, it's that simple. There's no need to dig deeper. We'll be right back with more simple pleasures of life.